Hey guys, J19 brought to you another video, and yeah, we are going to be covering more Monster Hunter Wilds. Today is the developer live stream, Gamescom. They will have the community managers just about ready to come out. I did try to watch like the first few minutes, but speaking in German, I don't understand German, and the closed captions wasn't functioning. So they're going to come out. They're going to speak in English. I haven't seen anything much more after this, but we're going to check things out. Hopefully, they show us some extra stuff, talk about a few things, give my thoughts about it. So with that said, let's get right into it. I know you guys want more Monster Hunter Wilds. Thank you guys for love and support as always. And with that said, let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
There we go.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Herzlichen
Das
Glückwunsch.
ist ein schöner Tag. Und damit tatsächlich, schön, dass wir das jetzt noch gemacht haben, weil ich verabschiede mich jetzt.
Wie, du
von
gehst
dir.
Oh,
jetzt?
you're using the PlayStation 5
Ja.
controller.
Das war der
Okay.
Countdown für Sophia verlässt die Bühne.
Geil. Genau.
Ja.
Und du holst ja gleich richtig coole Leute hier ran.
Lass
Ich
mir die
übergebe
Karten.
dir das mal,
Übergib
genau.
mir die Karten. Schön, dass du das gemacht hast. Dir jetzt erstmal eine schöne Mittagspause.
Dankeschön und euch ganz viel Spaß. Ich gucke aus der Mittagspause zu.
It should be
Und
coming out
ich darf
soon.
jetzt
It should be coming out
Jono
soon.
vom Community Management von Capcom auf die Bühne bitten. Ist er schon da? Von wo kommt er denn? Ich weiß es nicht. Da ist er.
Hey!
Hey.
There they are. There they are.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, here he
How
is.
is it?
I know that
It's
guy.
wonderful. It's been
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. The first playable hands-on of Monster Hunter Wilds anywhere in the world. Oh my goodness. And it's
Yeah.
here in Cologne, Germany. So moin moin and guten Abend.
Wait, are they going to showcase the demo
say that.
gameplay?
I mean, that's it for me now. Yeah.
Moin Moin, we say in the north.
Ah.
Was sagt man hier in Kölsch? Weiß ich gar nicht. I don't know what they say in Cologne. Doesn't matter. So you have the pleasure to interview now the producers of the game.
Yes, they're just getting mic'd up. So basically, in the meantime, we can have a little bit of chit chat, and then we'll bring them out on the stage because we've got some very familiar faces to those in the Monster Hunter community, and those that are new to Monster Hunter. Well, you're in for a treat because we have some
I
very
can't
experienced
I
hunters that
can't
will
wait
be
for this
joining us.
game.
Awesome.
Can't
so
wait,
what
dude.
Are you? Can you tell us a little bit what we're about to see now?
Yeah, no, so here at Gamescom, we have two different quests from Monster Hunter Wilds. We have a single-player quest and a multiplayer quest. Now, we'll be going out into the Windward Plains, which is the first locale in the game, and
Okay.
we'll be going and hunting Doshiguma, which is one of the first monsters we revealed for Wilds, and
Cool.
some
Almost
others.
also middle-sized.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they'll definitely leave a mark if they catch you.
Yes.
But you'll see that they actually roam in a pack as well, so you can get outnumbered if you're not careful.
Awesome. So you will be joined by the producers of the game.
Yeah, we'll have Monster Hunter Wilds producer Ryozo Tsushimoto, we'll have Monster Hunter Wilds director Yuya Tokuda, and Monster Hunter Wilds executive director and art director Kaname Fujioka. So
Yeah,
we've got quite
the main
team
three.
to say. They'll be ready in just a moment. So.
And do you have like a list of questions?
We do. So the German community have very kindly submitted some questions in advance. So after we've done the hunt, we'll be asking your questions live to the team.
I think that's, I just said it before, that's the best that ever happens on a Gamescom, that you can ask the developers. Those
yeah.
are the guys who put all their minds and all their time into the game, and we have the possibility to ask them questions that we really want to know.
Absolutely. I mean, the Monster Hunter team love the community. We're so lucky to have such a passionate community that want to see more Monster Hunter, that really get behind
I
us
can't
and
wait.
ask us these questions. So honestly, I'm really excited to see
We're
what
gonna
the
have
team has to say
questions
when I reveal
after the gameplay
mystery
footage. We're gonna
community
see
questions,
gameplay
which are
footage. I
locked away
cannot
securely
wait.
in my folder.
Oh.
All right, then should we start?
Are we ready? Yeah,
we
let's.
ready? I'm
I'll
going
get
to
in
the booth.
position. Yeah, you get comfortable. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction.
Thank
as
you.
Well.
Give him a applause for Jono and have fun with the gameplay.
Thank you very much. So yeah, once again, thank you for the wonderful introduction. My name's Jono. I'm the EMEA Community Manager for Monster Hunter. And as I mentioned, today we're going to have a very special hunting party. So if you'd please allow me to introduce Monster Hunter Wilds producer Ryozo Shijimoto.
Oh, the music.
And
Here they
we've also
come.
have with us today Monster Hunter Wilds Executive Director and Art Director Kaname Fujioka, and also Monster Hunter Wilds director Yuya Takuda. Please make yourselves comfortable, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you.
And with me today, who will be translating, we have Patrick from Capcom Europe. Now, once everyone gets comfy, we'll just ask Ryozo-san. Obviously, yesterday was a very exciting day at Opening Night Live. How are you feeling today?
はい、昨日オープニングナイトライブに登壇していただきましたが、どういうお気持ちですか？
すごくステージ上でもすごく反響をいただきまして、でPV 映像を流させていただいた後も全世界で結構反響をいただいている状況ですね。
It felt really great to get up on the stage and show everyone this brand new trailer, and I'm so happy to see not only the reaction from the crowd on site, but the reaction of millions of players around the world on the live stream.
That's fantastic. Seeing the community reception live just blew us away. It was fantastic. And for those of you watching that aren't familiar with Monster Hunter or are new to Monster Hunter Wilds, Monster Hunter Wilds is the next mainline title in the Monster Hunter series, releasing in 2025, bringing in a whole new generation for the series, which will be is now celebrating 20 years. So thank you so much for all your support, community. And for those
20
of you
years.
That aren't too familiar with Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter Wilds has something for single-player gamers, co-op gamers, and everything in between. We're going to be bringing you a deep, engaging story with a fantastic narrative, with really exciting,
Fantastic narrative and a deep story in Monster Hunter.
Breathing environment, and you'll hopefully see that today as well. And yes, I'm incredibly excited to say you've probably heard it already, but crossplay is confirmed for Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, you've heard me talking enough. You're here to see these fine gentlemen in front of me get into the hunt. So please join me as we enter
let's
the
do it.
Windward
Come on.
Plains and go hunting. Thank you.
これあれかな。皆さんにこうやってプレイを見せるのは初めてですかね。
初めてですね。しかもマルチプレイ。
マルチプレイ。
だいぶドキドキしてます。
This is their first time playing multiplayer live on stage for the game, so they're excited and nervous.
What a cool experience. Well, I think we're in very safe hands. So during the gameplay, Takuda-san will be the player we're focusing on, but you will also see some more gameplay from the rest of the hunting party.
So this is the first look
いい？
at
やりましょう
multiplayer.
か。
レッツゴ
はい。これはでもなかなか緊張しますね。
ー。つか
Yeah,
ない。
I feel pretty nervous with
Yeah.
つかない。
His controller isn't working.
PS
But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, when we get into the build, we'll be playing through one of the two quests that are available here, and this is the multiplayer segment where we head out into the seamless environment that is the Windward Plains.
これまだ映ってないかな。
聞かないね。
聞かない。
聞かない。
ちょっとコントローラーが効かないみたい
So
な。
they're having a little
Just having
technical
a
difficulty with the
controller issue
controllers.
here,
Come
so
on.
let's see if we can get someone to
Yeah,
help with tech support.
it's all part of the fun of doing it live. But say we will be getting into the hunt soon enough once we've just got everything lined up. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for your incredible support with yesterday's trailer. Obviously, it's always exciting to reveal a brand new monster. So we had Lalabarina and also a new locality or very first look at the Scarlet Forest. So we hope you're looking forward to seeing even more. And obviously, we saw Ray Dow, this mysterious
ダメ。
thunder-based monster now has a name and is the apex of the Windward
ちょ
Plains.
っと待ってくださいね。
ちょっとコントローラーがね、効かないですね。
Ah,
Once
yeah.
we've got the controllers rolling, we will dive straight
まあこん
into
な
the
こともあ
hunt.
りますよ。
So thank you for your patience, everyone watching live, and our awesome live audience here in Germany.
ああこんなこ
I'm
とも
really
あり
looking
ます。
forward to getting into the hunt
ね
as well.
Yeah, this is what happens when you're playing live.
Oh yeah, you know, this is all part of the fun of live. And you know, for me, I'm a big sword and shield main. I cannot wait to play my favorite weapon
Oh, boy.
in the next Monster Hunter game live for you. And I'm sure we'll talk to the team in a bit about what weapons they'll be using as well. And of course, I'm in safe hands with Patrick, who'll be translating everything for us as well. And then once we've done the gameplay, if you're just tuning in, we'll be having a live question and answer session with some pre-approved questions from the community that we selected before
Yeah.
Gamescom.
They should have done a
So
test
if you're
fire,
looking to
right?
get,
They should have done a
you know,
test
real
run of these
juicy
controllers.
info straight from the devs. Make sure to stick around.
Oh, they got
after the
Monster Hunter
gameplay
Wild
session.
Cups? Cute.
と待ってくださいね。
来ませんね、コントローラーが。
はーい。なんせ本
And
当に
also, actually, this might be the first time as well the community see the new mount, Sacred, live in action, and all the cool things you can do with your new mount buddy. So very, very exciting. And what's quite interesting as well, we saw some eagle-eyed community members actually spotted a baby Sacred in last night's trailer. So to all the hunters, we've been seeing you on Reddit and on social media talking about all these little things from the trailer. So
I missed
think that's
that.
Really, really cool.
I just did my breakdown
was going to mention which
of
weapon
that
he's
trailer. I
gonna
didn't
Oh,
see
yeah,
that.
please do.
そうですね。
use. Ryozo-san は使う武器は今日は何を選び
まあ
ますか？
ハンマーです。もちろんハ
That's
ンマーで
cool.
す。
Of course, it's the hammer. Whenever it's Ryozo, it's always the hammer.
It is now. I've got a question for Ryozo-san because we know he loves the hammer, but we know in Wilds you can actually bring two weapons at once into a hunt with you. So everyone wants to know, what is your second weapon for Monster Hunter Wilds?
Why does the what? 武器2種持ってくるんですけど。
セカンドウェポンはハンマ
The hammer, of course.
I mean, more bonk is never a bad thing, right?
ダブルハマーなん
ー。
で
ですすですです。
Right.
So we know what Ryozo-san is going to be using. What about Takuda-san? What two weapons are you bringing into today's hunt?
徳田さんが選ぶ武器の2種は何でしょうか？
僕は結構何でも使うんですけど、わりかし今回メカニクス的に変化を加えた狩猟笛と、ライトボウガンの組み合わせが結構お気に入りです。
狩猟部へ行く。
狩猟笛も結構使えますね。
I've of course practiced with all the new weapons, abilities and things like that, but today I'm going to go for a combination of hunting horn and the light bowgun. I think it makes a really good combination of skills that you can use together.
なんかその2つの武器ともサポートに特化した武器みたいなイメージがあると思うんですけど、今回はまあサポートもできますし、ダメージもうまくプレイすれば取れるようになっているので、割と変化が大きい武器かなと思います。
I think some people think the hunting horn and the bowguns are more support style weapons, but we've actually adjusted them this time around to make sure that you can be giving a high damage output as well, and you won't be just on the sideline supporting the party, you'll be in there doing damage to the monster with everyone
Nice.
else.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
great 'cause
nice
I remember
little
when we were doing
balance.
the weapon showcases that the community might have seen recently, and the team mentioned that especially the hunting horn, the light bowgun, and heavy bowgun have received a lot of attention to really carve out an even stronger identity for those weapons. So I'm really excited for the team to showcase that for everyone. And obviously, we know what Ryozo-san's using, we know what Takuda-san's using, but what about Fujioka-san? What weapon are we going to see in his hunter's hands?
藤岡さんは今日はどの武器種を選べますか？
ランスです。
The lance.
Oh, looking forward to that. Getting
僕は
straight
ラン
to
ス
the
しか
point.
使わない。
I only ever use the lance.
So is it the
Lance,
same
yeah.
as Ryozo-san? Are we going to
Lance is
see
fun.
double lance?
Lance is fun.
さんと
I
同
was
じ
just
く
checking my
ダブル
phone.
ランス
My
で
friend was asking me a
ダブ
question
ルラン
about
スですね。
gaming
Fair
news.
play,
He's
good
going to be
choice.
dual wielding those lances.
開発3人来て、3人中2人が1種類しか武器使ってくれないと本当に寂しい限りですけどね。
大丈
Personally speaking, he wishes that they would show a bit more variety of weapons to everyone, but they have their choices.
夫。それでもちゃんと使いこなすから。
Of course, Ryozo is going to use it really skillfully, and you're not going to miss out on any
今回
action.
属性の違う同じ武器種でも持っていったりはできますんで、ちょっとシナジーはあるんですけど、せっかく14武器種もあるのにね。
Of course, while you can take two weapons of the same kind, you can choose different properties. So you could choose a hammer with certain abilities or a hammer with certain elementals on it, and have a second backup of the same weapon with different things.
Oh yeah, they're having a
To be fair, they're
Capcom
making a
sale
good
for Monster
strategic
Hunter.
choice.
Absolutely. I mean, for example, I love Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield is known for
Well, like I
elemental
said in my
damage
previous
and
video, guys.
status effects. So I could bring, say, like a fire weapon and a status weapon.
Feel free to
and mix
check
and
out
match
Monster Hunter
in the
World,
hunt, because
Iceborne.
as
I
part of the
really
seamless
recommend it,
gameplay
especially if
in
you're
Monster
trying to get into
Hunter
Wilds, or maybe
we've
you want
shown
Wilds
that
with your first
when
one.
a hunt ends, you don't necessarily have to return back to camp. You can just go and hunt the next monster.
Amazing.
So having these different weapons on you means if you want to, you can just go straight in after the next one,
何しても切り直した方がいい。
which is rather exciting. I'm also looking forward, obviously, we'll all be wearing some different armor sets as well. So you're going to get to see some rather cool sets in action.
Oh yeah, I
So
can't wait
obviously,
for
as
that.
you know, any Monster Hunter player that's played a few titles will know that Fashion Game is for many the true end game. And I think we're a little bit spoiled in Wilds. There's some great stuff already.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of
ホ
armors.
ストだから
A lot of armors
Just
look
working on
sick.
some
I can't
technical
wait
issues.
for to
Exactly,
see what else they have in
Don't
store
worry,
for
we
us.
appreciate
It's gonna be
everyone's
crazy.
patience who's watching, we'll have some gameplay for you as soon as everything is ready. But in the meantime, a little shameless plug.
いいよ。
Monster Hunter World and Iceborne is currently on sale on Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and all in between. As well as Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, which is on sale on all those platforms, as well as Nintendo Switch. So if you're excited about Monster Hunter Wilds, but you've not played yet, you can get in and you can start playing Monster Hunter for a really, really good price. So that's the shameless promo out the way, but do check it out if you're new to Monster Hunter. But yeah, we'll have this up and running soon. Very, very excited to show you Monster Hunter Wilds. And yeah, I think that'll be a ton of fun. Also, I really hope I don't cart. You know, I've done a bit of practice, I won't lie, but
Yeah, I'll be on cart. Nobody likes to cart on live stream.
Not end up back at camp, but if I do, there's a pretty cool little animation you get now, so that'll be a nice thing for people to see.
I think it does always show as well that nobody's perfect.
Exactly, nobody's
even,
perfect.
Even Capcom employees cart sometimes.
even
the director or the producer cart sometimes.
Yes. But if they do it, I can do it. Lead by example, so it's fine then. I'll feel guilty free if I can't. Yeah.
ちょっと
Hopefully not too long now, so
時間もちょっと今セッティングし直し中なので、今徳田が飼ってるトカゲ何匹飼ってるかを聞いてみましょう。
While we're waiting for the consoles to be set up here, Ryozo would like to ask Tokuda-san how many pet lizards he has.
Pet
I'm
lizards.
not sure it's a question he's ready for. Tokage nanbiki desu ka?
10匹以上で、新しくこの前赤ちゃんが生まれました。
He has more than 10 pet lizards, and one of them just had a baby actually.
wow, oh congratulations.
Well,
He did mention earlier that having pet lizards means he has great realistic texture reference when he wants to make monster scales in the game, so it's very useful.
I have a question. Are any of the lizards named after monsters?
We asked him that earlier, unfortunately not. He separates his private from his work lizards.
Very understand, very healthy work-life balance.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Work-life lizard balance.
Exactly. Are any of them named after weapons?
I don't think it goes that deep.
Yeah, really excited as well to see the hunting horn played live. I know that's one the community are really excited about. So all of our dooters out there are in for a treat because hey, this is the hunting horn, but like you've never seen it before in a Monster Hunter game. So yeah, and also that means we get more buffs in the hunt. So everyone likes a bit of attack up, defense up, a bit of evasion, anything in between. So whenever a hunting horn player joins any hunts I'm in, because I like to jump into random hunts, you know, it always brings a smile to my face.
Yeah.
Tokuda-san
Random
mentioned
hunting's
they've
fun.
made it sure that the
There's
damage
once in a while you
on
get-
balance with the buffs, so
once in a while you
you
get
don't need
people
to
that
be on
just
the
you
sidelines
hunt
plugging
just
away
like
too. You can
like it's just
get
a
involved and pull
sometimes
out
the
some great
randoms
meaty
just don't know
combos
how to
and
play,
damage.
and
Yeah,
it's like
because I know
it's
some people in the community
it's hard to
sometimes
hunt
refer to them
when
as
they don't
support
know what
weapons,
they're
but
doing.
In Monster Hunter Wilds,
I like
you
to
know,
teach
there's
them,
no
but
such
it's
thing.
just
All
like-
weapons are pound for pound bring the hurt to the monsters, but they all have such unique ways of playing and unique benefits they bring to either solo hunting or hunting with your friends or random hunters.
Which weapon will you be using today?
Me, well, Sword and Shield has my heart. It has since 3U back in the day, and every generation, the first weapon I pick up is my Sword and Shield. And my second one, actually, I've been really enjoying the light bowgun and heavy bowgun changes. So I'm going to probably bring the heavy bowgun with me for, you know, for some explosions and some range support if it gets a bit
Can't
too
wait.
hot up and close with Doshiguma.
Yeah,
Can't
because you
wait.
can use it while mounted on the Sacred as well, right?
Exactly, that's a
You
great
wanna
Hopefully
circle your
soon.
prey a little
Hopefully
bit and
soon
fire off some
they
shots
get
before
this
you jump
demo
off
up,
and get
up
the
and
range.
going
I can
because
read the situation. I don't want to get in the
we're
way of
about
that, 'cause I
19
mentioned
minutes
Ryozo
in.
San will be at the head.
Love
So,
the
you know,
information
that's the
dump, but
Hammer's
I also want to see
territory.
the I want to
So
see the
I'll find a
gameplay.
nice
I want
space
to
where
see
I
it.
can jump in off of Sacred with a dismount attack, and then you know getting from ranged into melee, because changing weapons on Sacred is like near instantaneous. So you know you're really rewarded if you want to mix things up on the fly.
Yeah, and they mentioned previously, but it's not like you have to stay on the Sacred and keep attacking from it. You can jump right off and get involved. It's more that if you have a chance to take a pot shot from a distance on it, then you have that option. So.
Exactly. You know, when you're closing the gap, so if the monster is like moving around the locale and you're giving chase, you can get in a few shots before you get back on the ground and take the monster on full force. And talking of that, one of the interesting features, obviously, that we've shown off in Monster Hunter Wilds is When it comes to
Oh,
accepting
okay. I was
quests,
wondering how
it's
they're
more
going to see,
traditional
but they got
format where
monitors
you
on the floor
pick
there.
up a quest from your
Okay.
handler, so in this case Alma, or in Wilds, if you see a large monster out and about and you're not on a quest, if you start engaging it in combat, that can also.
I'm thinking myself,
start the
it's
quest.
like,
so that's more once again
how are they
of the
gonna play,
kind of
like,
seamless
just-
nature, not just of the
But yeah, I
physical,
see the
like,
monitors now.
gameplay itself, but also kind of the mechanics that you might be familiar with from previous titles.
Yeah, and they've also shown us that you can use the map and find quests right on there.
Exactly. So the map in Monster Hunter Wilds is actually a 3D map. So it's really easy to navigate. Even some areas that you might think might be tricky, the 3D map gives you such great visibility. And
Yeah, I saw the 3D map.
you can actually
It's
put,
pretty good.
certain waypoints on a map or the monster.
And I was
take them
wondering how
to
they're
there
gonna work it.
automatically.
It's
So
pretty
if you're confident
simple.
to explore, you can. But if you want that little bit of chill, just enjoy the view, you can also do that.
Well, that's one of the learning points from the fact that the maps have gotten bigger and bigger over the years.
たださん
徳田三振マルチもうまくいかなさそうな
So yeah, as the maps have got bigger over the years, the team have sought really fun and intuitive solutions so you can navigate them.
Whoa.
Okay, so it looks like due to the technical difficulties, we're going to focus on single player. We were planning to do a multiplayer session with all the developers, but you know, real-time consoles and technology is
It's all the fun of doing it live. but
fundamentally, you can't rely on it. So Tokuda-san's going to give us a single-player demonstration of a quest. So we're just setting that up now, and then the other developers will add some color commentary.
It sounds good. And also, obviously, for those that were looking for multiplayer today, apologies, but we are streaming also tomorrow and on Friday at the same times. So we hopefully, all going well, we will have multiplayer for you on the following days, but absolutely stick around because you were in very safe hands with Takuda-san and his hunting horn.
ちなみに明日もあるので明日のマルチできたらいいな
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to join you tomorrow for
Oh,
multiplayer.
yeah, we need to see that hammer action.
Ryozo-san no Hanma, was it?
そうそうね
じゃあ始めましょうか
Yeah, it's kind of bad when you do things live.
出しちゃって
But it seems like they could do like a
And we're going to have, this is
when
the
he's setting up the
Tokuda-san
stages
stage
here. They
screen
could
you
do
can
like
see right
a
まずこれ今回の
Preview,
実験の
right?
バージョンにな
Oh,
る
here we
ん
go.
ですけど本来はキャラメイクできますめちゃめちゃ細かく今まで以上に細かいキャラの設定ができるんですけど
unique.
今回はショーロームなのでこうやってタイプから選んでもらえるようにしてます
For anyone who sees this screen is concerned that there's simplified character creation, don't worry, this is just for the show floor demo version to make things go quickly. We've made some preset characters for you to choose, but the full game has the detailed character creator that you've come to know and love.
ボイスも選べるんですけれども
Oh yeah, that's
今
the
回はキャラクターに合った
so
声を
preset
こちらの方
6
で
is like the
当て
default.
はめた形のものを選んでいた形
For
になってます
We've also included voices by default on each character today, but in the full game you will be able to choose the voice you want to have on your hunter.
That's fantastic. I know our
Whoa.
community love to express themselves via their hunters, and not just their hunters, but
So they're gonna have multiple voices.
はいパリコも同じですねアイルですねもう細かくキャラの設定できるんですけど
What?
今回はタイプからこちら用意したものから選んでも
Oh,
らい
here
ま
we
す
go.
Exactly, and similarly, you know, we want to keep things simple for the show floor demo. People who are coming to queue to play the game don't have to waste too much time on that part of it. We've had some characters created here, but you'll be able to do some detailed settings in the full game.
yeah,
I
love the
figured
different
that.
hair color options as well. Spotted that in there.
まあ今回のデモ版は、シングルでストーリーを楽しんでいただくモードとやや経験者向けの方に、
It can be very dangerous to hunt multiple monsters. The key to success makes use of the surroundings by finding a
Two
large
different,
dong.
quests that
Okay.
you can take on here at Gamescom. One of them is
Dong,
for perhaps
dong,
the more
dong.
beginner hunters who want to have a bit of an introduction to the story and the setting. And we have another one for those more veteran hunters who are able to jump right into the action. Needless to say, that's the one I'll be doing today.
And here we are in the camp as well, obviously. We see the hunter
Lurian
with the race
pod?
sword on her back, but we know that Takuda-san will be rocking the hunting horn. So we're going to take a look at the camp section now.
There are 14 weapons. Okay, great sword, primary,
で
secondary
セットの中
weapons.
でいろんな武器に、を選んでいただくことができるんですけれども、まあ今回は
I love the
一番
menu
最初の
sounds.
プレゼンテーションなので、一番基本的な、グレートソードとライトボウガンでいこうと思います。
So, as you can see, you can choose from any of the 14 weapon types here in the camp. Although we were discussing
Wait.
weapon choices as a multiplayer party earlier, now that I'm going solo, I'm
Oh,
going
okay, those
keep it
are
simple
A's and B's. We got
go with
1,
my
2,
usual
3,
choice of great swords.
4
A
sets
fine
they can
choice,
choose
a
from.
classic.
今回は 男性用の昔男性用のデザインとこう女性の装備のデ
That's
ザイン
cool.
があったと思うんですけども、今
I was
回
hoping
は
they'd show off the
その首をなくして
Doshigon with
ど
that.
ちらのタイプの装備も
This
選
is
べる
great
よ
though. I
うにな
like
って
this
ます。
set.
You can see I'm choosing my armor here. In previous Monster Hunter games, you had male and female armor was separate. I'm happy to confirm that in Monster Hunter Wilds, there's no more male and female armor. All characters can wear any gear.
That's awesome. Fashion
Huh.
game is officially the end game.
またコントローラー
That,
が
I mean, that's kind of cool
これ
because
が非常に
you don't have to choose between which, if you want a female or male character. If you say
口でやった方がいいかも。
you're a female and you like some of the male armors instead of female armors, you can wear that, vice versa.
Enjoy
So,
the view of
that's
some of
cool.
the armor sets in the meantime. And obviously that exciting news that now in Monster Hunter Wilds, no matter how you choose to build your hunter, what they look like, any of the armor sets in the game, they can use as long as you have the monster parts. So that's incredible. We know the community have been wondering if this would be the case. So I cannot wait to see what the community cook up when they get their hands on it in 2025. But yeah, oh, so excited to hear about that.
Yeah, the developers also love seeing everyone posting their characters.
Yes.
Mustard
Especially
controller
the
died.
Palicos, of course.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I actually have a cat in real life, and I always base my Palico off of her. She's a little tortoise shell, so actually one of the presets is a tortoise shell as well here. So yeah, you love to see it.
I'm sure we have a lot of cat lovers in the community who
Yeah.
love recreating their little hobbies.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
OK
I think
別のに変えました。
the controllers should be working now, so let's see if we can get back into the action.
Okay.
はい、すみません。
So health, stamina, attack power. Just pretty
Okay,
pretty
so
simple
my
stuff, right?
gear, so let's go on.
Oh, here we go.
まあここが今回
Wow, this game looks incredible.
ハンターたちの拠点になるベースキャンプになります。
So this is the
There's
base
your
camp,
items.
which is the camp of operations for the hunters.
You can okay, so they got the mounts right there. Well, here we are. We're off.
と
You didn't grab
ボー
that.
トでターゲットのところまで
See
Wow.
that I'm here on my sacred mount. It's actually automatically leading me towards my target. I'm not steering it at the
連れ
moment.
てってくれますし、
Oh yeah, they talked about that. And all the icons there tells you where you can buy, find all your stuff. That's cool.
行き来できるようになっ
And
て
of
ます。
course, you might
The
have
quest will
noticed
begin
zero
when you
loading
first hit the
screens,
target
zero
alpha
buffer,
monster.
Just ride straight out from camp into the field.
Absolutely. So when we say seamless, this is it in the flesh.
非常にシームレスな体験ですね。
There you go. Wow, look at the monster movements. Hit them. Sneak
So you
attack.
can see that the monsters are forming a bit of a pack here.
I think Takuda stands about.
Wow.
In a minute.
Here we go. You getting close. Target sighted.
Where could they be
SOS
needed?
flares, okay.
And what we saw there is how quickly you can mount Sacred as well. So using
Wow,
a prompt,
look
you
at
get
that.
straight
That's
back
cool. You
into
guys
the
can
mount
see all of
with
them on the map.
急に動き出しましたね。これもなかなか珍しい。
So yeah, they can tell like they're only doing like 4, 5, 6 damage.
Because it's so realistic and unpredictable. He's never seen them run away this quickly, so he's having to change his strategy to figure out what to do.
They've clearly heard of his hunting prowess. And we've got mounted combat there as well.
Oh, there's your sharpness. That's cool how the sharpness is kind of glowing. Falco's health.
And then we're taking advantage of the light bowgun's range there. So yeah, as we mentioned earlier, mounted combat is an option when you're re-engaging a monster, just to keep them on their toes.
There we go. Now we're into it.
Oh my goodness. So obviously, like having a pack of monsters like this is a first for the Monster Hunter series. So yeah. Oh.
Wow, it's not just. I wonder if that's random all the time. Divine blessing.
I won't
ああいうふうに
translate
装
everything.
飾モンスターを掴んで投げてきたりも。
So you may have seen that the carnivores actually grabbed and threw one of the herbivores at me.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, you see the health bar. I like that. I like the menu button.
なんか
So
落ちて
small monsters can be dangerous in many ways.
Okay. Yeah.
まあ今
Oh,
大小玉
careful.
を使えてすごい出てますね。
Trying to look at the model.
You
Okay,
see
so
that
there's your thing on the
recommendations
bottom
to
there.
Use a dung pod. That'll help me get rid of the other guys in the pack.
ちなみに今までのようにアイテムセレクト普通にできるんですけ
Dung
ど、
pod, okay.
こういう拡張版
So if you're fighting a pack, you can get rid of the pack.
選ぶことが
Classic item selection bar, which you might have seen come up on the screen here. It's a new option for how to choose your items.
That's fantastic. More flexibility, allowing you to access the item you want even quicker. And then
Oh.
the pod being deployed, which hopefully should split the pack up because.
That's cool. That's a smooth transition. I was like, what the heck's going on? But that's so sick.
一番簡単なのは新しいアイテムである大根やし玉というのを使って
Or how to
群
leave
れを散らすのが
locale soon. Okay.
簡単なやり方になりますね。
You can, of course, throw the dung pod at each individual.
Okay,
member
yeah,
wherever
so
you
the
want to
wedge
get rid
beetle's
of.
the back.
We have this new large dung pod. Actually,
Well, there's the
here.
mounting
You can
knife.
actually throw it in a general
Movement.
area, and it'll get rid of all of those pesky monsters we don't want to harm.
Movement
And
between
so
parts.
we're seeing
Okay.
obviously Mountain in Monster Hunter Wilds, and the new way it has been added to the game.
Wow.
That'll leave a mark.
Wow, that was sick. I like the new strong attacks and stuff like that.
And then we see the small monsters getting involved as well. So it's as we mentioned, a living, breathing world.
That's sick.
And we see
That's
this
so
pack
sick.
of small monsters taking advantage of Doshiguma being in a bit of a tough spot.
そうですね。こういう小さいモンスターが
So sick.
大型モンスターを攻撃したりするのもワイルド
Foam
から加
boulders
わった要素になります。
Upsurge
Yeah,
has
this is
been
a brand new
spotted.
feature
Nice.
where we have this kind of interaction at different levels of the ego.
Barahara has
Brings
appeared,
an
okay.
Extra level of realism.
And talking of there's a certain monster in the background there as well. Hopefully they don't come and visit because that would be scary. But we are in the inclemency period right now. A storm has rolled in mid-hunt, dramatically changing the whole locale.
Yeah, you can grab that right there. So you get your extra buff. Yeah.
マーラハーラいます。
Barahara. Yeah.
Here we have another of our monsters that we've revealed here, Balahara. And Balahara and Doshiguma, they don't seem to be getting on too well. We're seeing, oh my goodness. So, Tokudu-san, what are we seeing here exactly?
これはどういう状況
Did that lightning just struck the monster?
こっちにも。別のバーラハーラ。
Whoa, he's almost in the quicksand.
It seems that he's engaged the Balahara, hoping it would start a turf war
And it
and
looks like
damage
that's
the main monster,
successful.
which worked.
Yeah.
でさらに
This is nuts.
お出ます
Now we
出
have
ま
a
す
certain monster here that was officially revealed in yesterday's trailer opening night live. Behold, the apex monster of the Windward Plains, Ray Dao.
Ray
And we
Zhao.
have seen the community calling it Thor Magala when it was first teased, which did make us chuckle. But yeah, Ray Dao is the name of this powerful monster.
Ray
So
Dao or
if you
Ray
do come
Dao?
across
Ray
this here
Dao?
at Gamescom and you meet this in your quest, good luck. You'll need it.
これ今回の出展
That's
してる
cool.
やつでも
That monster
みんな
looks
レダウン
sick.
とレダウンに向か
There's
って
your
いく人
compass
多
as
い
well
で
in
す
the corner.
Yeah,
ものすごく強いんで。
うん
we've seen a lot of people coming to the booth actually intentionally seeking out Ray Dog for a challenge, but as you said, it's a really fearsome monster to take on, so you need to be pretty confident.
That's why I love the Monster Hunter community. They're like, this is the scariest monster. I'm going straight for that one.
Yeah. Wow, holy crap.
And look at the power of that.
おい
958 damage. That's for early game. That's incredible.
You know, I don't think Doshiguma's going to win this one against Ray Dao.
Fierce as a cat, and what else? I've got. Yeah, Pelico
まあ
does
実際
speed.
にここまでゆっくりねゲームプレイ
I
する
see
こと
wound.
もあんまり今までなかったので
Yeah, this is our first opportunity, Rozo-san says, to have a chance to really show a big meaty chunk of gameplay rather than showing trailers, so it's a great chance for everyone to see this.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It's
Ray
an
Dao.
expert
Okay, Ray
hand
Dao
as
with a
well,
D.
Which is fantastic.
That's nice. We got a name now.
これ藤岡さん
That's so sick.
レダウンのデザインのこだわりは
Wow, this is huge. Yeah, you knock that down. Come on, knock it down. Boom. There we go. Oh, the Chabra, whatever his name is, he just ran off. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, so
There's a
Rizzo-san was
wound.
asking what was the
I went for
design
focus
intention
strike.
behind Raidal, and Fujioka-san explained that, you know, the first monster you meet is kind of more like Doshagama style, beastly, furry kind of creatures. So we want to have something that stood apart from those, but that also represented the new feature of the kind of the stormy conditions that can change at any time. So having this kind of lightning creature really represents the elemental nature of the new Monster Hunter Wilds environmental design.
Yeah, it's encapsulated wonderfully, like the community reaction when we just teased the monster.
So you're being
Fantastic
chased now.
theory crafting, making fan art,
Yeah, he's
trying to
chasing
make
you.
out what the monster looks like. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Great
coming through.
Thunderbug.
異常気象、砂嵐の異常気象の
Zapdos and Great
一つで
Thunder Energy
先ほどの
current
ように
hindered their
ダウンのよう
movement.
なモンスターが出るというのも一つあるんですけど、この大来光虫という環境生物
Oh, that's so
現れます。
sick.
それをこうアク
You
ティブ
can
にすること
stun.
で
It's
今のよう
like
な
it's like the
シビレバナのような効果を得
Paratoad
ることができ
plus
たりし
bugs.
ます。
Yeah, you just saw me using the Great Thunderbug here. It's one of the environmental creatures, the endemic life that's on the Windward Plains. So I was able to activate them, and that creates a huge shock effect.
I wonder how
for the
much.
monsters
Okay,
around
call
them.
secret.
So
You
resourceful
go up
hunters
up
that
on the
keep a
D-pad.
lookout for these little things in the environment can really capitalize on them during a hunt.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh,
当たるか
You can pull boulders down.
nice shot.
今みたいに
Also,
高
top.
の落
Okay,
石
so
だ
top
け
his
じゃなくて
back is
巨
all
大な
wounded
落石
now.
より
Okay,
効
look
果
all
の
the
高い
damage
巨大な
done.
落石だったりさまざまな環境を利用するものがパワーアップして入ってます。
Yeah,
Like,
that
using
was
the
just one
secret.
example of the many different environmental traps that you can use to cause damage. There's even bigger rock falls than that and other things to discover.
That's cool.
Absolutely, I remember actually
Got a
using
couple
rock falls
potions.
in Monster Hunter World, and I'd miss most of the time. So it's good that there's lots of opportunities to use more traps. So you know, if you miss the first time, you might get them the second time.
So you can do that while riding. That's neat.
What we've just seen here as well is the support hunter feature, which we actually revealed in yesterday's trailer.
They're just saying that Chatacabra has turned up on the scene, so we've got quite a menagerie today.
We do. So we've seen 4 different monsters already in the space of this one hunt, and they've all come up and tried to take on Takuda-san.
So,
タタカブラ
so
は
he's
初
blocking
期の
with
モン
his
スタ
shield
ー
and
なの
moving.
で遊びやすくなってます。
Chatacabra
Oh,
is
that's
one of the
sick.
first monsters you'll face in Wild, so it's one of the ones that's, if you're used to the series, it'll be a little easier to take on.
Absolutely, and what a character he is with that tongue.
Yeah. Monster looks great. All the monsters look incredible.
あ、出しました。
はいはいこれ
And get this,
救難脱走
the
の
all
と
brand
PC が
new
仲間で
monsters. There we go.
So a few
So there's
moments
your-
ago,
there's
you'll
your
see
hunting
that,
of 4.
Takuda-san put up an SOS flare. Even though he's playing offline and single player, 3 support AI hunters have now joined him.
Wait,
You
is
can
this still
see
gonna
the
trap
body
him?
list on the left. These are really intelligent new AI companions.
Oh, it
that are
does.
single
Okay,
players.
cool. You can knock it down.
今ちょっと見えづらかったかもしれませんけど、スタの罠を僕が落としたら AI の NPC は攻撃を
This is
やめ
great.
て
I wish it was in
僕の方まで
4K though. It
近
probably
寄ってきてくれてます
it looking more
They're really
incredible in
intelligent,
4K.
so just now, whenever I took a vine trap and set it up by attacking the vines, the AI hunters knew to stop attacking the monster and come to me and the trap so that we can lure the monster towards us. So they're really smart.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's
And
awesome.
Say, you know, because we know a lot of gamers, they don't play online or they prefer a solo experience. And for that, you can still kind of have that multiplayer or companionship feel with the support hunters. And it's
Bigger
your
wasp.
choice whether
Yeah,
you
everything
use
looks
them or not
great.
as well.
Everything came from World.
ライトボーガーも結構メカニズム
Olivia,
が変わっていて
Alessa,
全部の弾を
Alisa
突破する
and
ことは
Russell.
できないんですけど、
Russell.
その通常弾と三弾
Oh yeah, it's showing the light bow. Is that light bowgun or a heavy bowgun?
で無限に撃てるようにしています。
Trying
So
to
we
think.
changed the mechanics here a little bit when it comes to the bow guns. You'll notice when
Oh,
I'm
light bow
choosing
gun.
the ammo that you can choose between having smaller bullets that you can shoot off infinitely or more powerful bullets that are more limited in ammo.
So you have to make a conscious decision when to bring out the big guns
Sorry.
and really kind of
Wow, yeah.
uh,
Oh, that's kind of like semi-automatic. That's
And
cool. And
also,
they got the
looking at
slide.
Toshiguma as well, you can kind of see the damage and wear and tear it's been receiving over the duration of the hunt. Obviously in traditional Monster Hunter titles before Wilds, you'd break monster parts and you'd visibly see that, but it looks like the team have really added on to that and added even more detail.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
特訓爆弾は、明日のために
I just want to sleep. Look how detailed this is.
そうなの。わかりました。
I think Takuda-san was probably going to bust out a barrel bomb, but we need to save some good stuff for the following streams. So we're going to keep the barrel bomb for tomorrow's
There
stream.
you go, another good reason to tune in tomorrow as well.
Yeah, wake him up. Wake up, pal. Look how big he is.
I don't think Toshiguma appreciated that alarm clock.
Oh, thunder
What
ammo.
you said about the support hunters kind of observing what you're doing and playing around that. They didn't wake the monster up, they let Takuda-san do that as the player.
That's cool.
The AI
I
is
noticed
really
that.
smart and it knows what
It's so
strategy it's
sick.
really going for.
The way they're handling all this.
And look at the mobility on the light bowgun and the rapid shots as well, including with elemental ammo.
Ice Slade, okay. Didn't take long. That took what, about less than 20 minutes?
剥ぎ取りの時もちょっと上に登れるんですよね。ほら。
About 15-minute, huh?
This is pointing out
So you can
that
stand on
you
top of
actually
them.
get on top of the monster now in order to carve. So that's a new feature from this game.
Actually, and we can see Olivia getting stuck in as well. She's not hanging about. She's like, I'm getting my monster parts right now. So yeah, when you do take down a monster, you can get a lovely, nice pan, a nice screenshot of you stood upon your prize.
That's
but no,
cool.
that was a great hunt. Takuda-san, what was your highlight from that Toshiguma hunt? I just
はい。今の狩りのハイライトは何でしたか？
That's cool, I
そう
like
ですね、
that.
レダウだったり、バーラハーラだったり、今回のワイルズの隔ての砂原にいろんな環境を使いながら狩りをできたことは良かったんじゃないかなと思います。
I was really happy I was able to show you a huge variety of monsters within one quest and also show off the windward plains and the ecology that you're able to use at the same time. So that was a great hunt for me.
That was awesome. And say, with that, we will have to wrap up a little bit earlier due to the delay at the start. So don't worry, we will be doing community Q&A in tomorrow's stream. So do tune in at the same time tomorrow. And if you liked what you saw today, you can wishlist Monster Hunter Wilds on PSN and Steam right now. So it really does support the game ahead of launch. So if you do like what you're seeing, do drop a wishlist. And
Oh, yeah, I already did.
Queuing in the audience as
Getting
well.
on PC.
We hope you have a wonderful time playing today. But do stick around, because in about 15-ish minutes, I'll be back with Takuda-san, and we'll be doing a live stream with some more Monster Hunter Wilds gameplay. But in the meantime, I'd like to say thank you so much for Takuda-san, Ryoza-san, and Fujioka-san for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with hopefully some multiplayer gameplay, and in the meantime, happy hunting.
Is that it? I still got another hour yet. They said we'll be back for more gameplay. Oh, I know who that is. That's Rubicon right down there. Right down there. Yeah, he's leaving. Yeah, everybody's leaving. Yeah. Is this it? Yeah, I got another hour. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Oh, they got a little booth. Okay. We're about to start. Okay. I'm gonna skip ahead to where everybody's getting settled. Let's go where they're all chatting here. We have no sound. This sucks. Let's go here.
Are going to be diving straight back into Monster Hunter Wilds for some hunting goodness. Isn't that right, Takuda-san?
よろしくお願いします。
Nice to join you.
Thank you, thank you. Now, obviously, on stage just now, we saw you rocking the greatsword. What weapon are you feeling for today? Because with these streams, this is your opportunity to show off whatever weapons you want.
先ほど体験だったんですけど、ステージで今回はどの武器種になるのでしょうか。
どれにしましょうかね。何か見たいのあるのかな。
Is there anything that anyone wants us to use today?
You know, I've seen a lot of charge blade, please, in chat.
チャージブレード、ランス。
Hunting horn,
チャットの方
gunlance.
では
Oh my
すごいすごい。
goodness. Whoa!
早すぎて。
The chat is overwhelmed that he can't read it.
すごいハンマー。
チャークもありますし、ランスもあります。
ハンマーが、ラン
Oh my great sword, lance bow,
Lanceが多
charge
い。
blade, lance, gun lance. Oh
はい
my goodness.
オッケ
The choice is yours,
ー。
Takuda-san.
はい、オッケー。じゃあ、
Yeah, I can't wait to watch more
Okay, let's get started.
gameplay.
Yeah, let's dive into the hunt.
これ画面出てるのかな。
はい。
オッケー。
There we are. We're now in the corner. But the good thing is as well, obviously, you know, we're asking.
Well,
which
good thing I'm
weapon
not blocking it,
you know,
right?
Monster Hunter Wilds, as I've seen, you can actually carry 2 weapons at once into a hunt.
まあどの武器にしますかっていう質問ですけど、2種持てるんですね、今回。
うん、そうですね。なんか
I just keep myself in the corner. I think it's the best way to go.
広くなってますので、セクレトの2種類の武器を持つことで、いろんな環境の変化に柔軟に適応していただくように今回デザインしています。
That's right. As you'll have seen, the environment is so changeable and it has these two sides to it where it can be very peaceful and then very wild and stormy. So we've added the ability to jump on your sacred and quickly change to a second
Oh,
weapon.
fuzzy
at a time
cat.
So you can have a strategy ready for
He looks like that mustache.
Oh, that's fantastic.
ちなみにね、パリコの声、今回は、1種類しか当て込まれてないんですけど、実際のキャラメイクは2種類から選ぶことができます。
So the character creator is a little bit restricted for this demo version. So for example, the Palico voices, you'll have 2 different ones to choose from, but for the purposes of this build, we've just got a default one set. So don't be concerned you see the limited options here. This is just for the demo version.
Right.
まあオプションでアイル語、猫の言葉に変えることもできます。
You can, of course, also change your Palico to speak in Meowie Palico language if that's what you prefer. So if you don't want to hear them speaking in human words, then switch it to the meows.
Yeah,
So
it's great to have the
you guys
choice. They're
get
saying
that.
there's some great benefits as well of having.
You don't like the
your
Palico
character talk
speaking, you
human
can turn
language,
it to just meows.
まあ人間の言葉だといろいろサポートしてくれたりするんですね。
They talked
そう
about
ですね
multiple
テキスト自
voices
体は
for
ボイス
your
にしても
character.
アイル語にしても出るんですけれども、ボイスの方が字を読まなくてもサポートしてくれるんで、すごくわかりやすいと思い
I don't
ま
know
す。
if it's
Yeah,
just
it's
2 or
gonna be
more,
giving
but
you
at least a
helpful hints and
couple.
support. But even if you choose the meowing noises, the subtitles will still give you the correct information. You won't lose out on that support, regardless of your
Right.
audio choice.
Makes sense.
That is
Yeah.
handy. So it's a win-win no matter which you pick. It's down to your personal preference.
まあ14個の武器からここで選ぶことができますし、セカンダリーウェポンもここで選ぶことができ
And you
ます。
put-
So we can choose from the 14 weapon types
Oh,
here.
what's
Which
it
one are
gonna
we going to go
be?
for?
なんかまあランスが多かったかな、さっきの。
I get the feeling that Lance was the most requested in the chat, so I'm going with Lance.
ボウも多いのかな。
And there was some people asking for the bow too, so that's going to be my second weapon choice.
There we go. Everyone's a winner.
Nice.
Good again, the armor out here.
The
Are we
Hulk
going
rifle.
fashion or function here, Takuda-san?
機能重視ですか？ファッション重視ですか？僕は。
Oh, they're
まあ
showing off the
両方ですね
Doshoguma outfit.
今回
Nice.
ね、やっぱスキルのシステムがちょっと変わってて、
Look how sick that looks.
この体験版
My
でも本編とはちょっと違いますけど、スキルシステム自体は実装されています。まあこのセットボーナススキルっていうのと、
Fire res, okay. Don't have fire res.
シリー
Thunder
ズ
and ice
スキ
is
ルに
not
加
good.
え
So he's weak against
て
fire.
グループ、
Um,
特定の
Dragon
グ
Res
ルー
is
プによ
for
ってもスキルがつくよう
free
に
meal.
なってたりします。例えば重竜の、モンスターで装備を合わせると特定のグループスキルがついたりみたいなのも、実装されていってます。
A little bit of both in this case. I think it's a great looking armor, but I also want to have my skills ready to go out in the hunt. And you may have noticed some changes there on the screen that was on just now to the skill system. It's broadly based on what we had before in Monster Hunter World, but you saw new set bonus skills, for example. So in addition to this wearing the same armor series, getting you bonuses, there'll be certain set bonuses. It might be, for example,
I love
2
the way that
different
that
monsters,
lance looks.
parts, but they're from the same type,
Oh
same
my
sort of
goodness.
category of
I don't
monster.
know. I might
For
have to
example,
be a
Zen Type
lance
of
user.
Wyvern,
I like gun
you might be able
lance
to get
too.
some set bonus skills from
I like
combining
using
those
great
armor
swords. I
together,
want to
so
use
you have
something
more chances
different
to mix and match.
in my
Oh,
playthrough.
wow. So if you love build crafting, then you're in for a treat.
Exactly.
そうですね。
Nice.
あと
Crafting
ね、重要
will
な
be in
と
for
こ
a
ろとし
treat.
ては武器に特定の攻撃スキルが、攻撃的なスキルは武器の方についている形になってます。
And there's also going to be specific attack skills attached to weapons as well.
Oh wow! So even more reason to use or craft and use a wide variety of weapons.
いろいろな防具武器を
Interesting.
作成
I'm
す
listening.
ることが重要になるゲームなんですね。
そうですね。防具の方のスキル
Oh,
で
monsters
ス
as
キル
well.
ビルドを考えていただくというのは変わらないんですけども、この2つの武器に、を 持っていても、そこまでこう、スキルビルドに苦労しないような形に、スキル、デザイン自体を、変更を加えてますね。
Yeah,
I
that's right.
poked
You'll
him in
be
the
able to
butt.
choose the two weapons, of course. So I think you'll be able to create a build that gives you a bit of flexibility, so that changing weapon.
Oh, he used that one.
You have a two different weapons
Yeah.
at the same time, rather than being locked to just what you put on your armor, which you can't change in the field.
Which is another lesson.
Wait, I
as we
saw
mentioned
material on the
stage,
ground.
obviously, having two weapons, you can either have two different weapons or two of the same type, but then having different versions.
Oh,
of
so you
types
can't
will
block
yield
every
different
attack. So that's good to know.
And Tokuda-san, it's a 3v1 or 3v2 because you've got your Palico at the moment. How do you think you'll fare with a Lance in this situation?
今回はランスですが、まあ3匹でかかってきてますので、どうなるのでしょうか。
そうですね、やっぱり群れはすごく、特にランスみたいなちょっと機動力が低めの武器っていうのは苦手だったりするんですけれども、ちょっとするんですけれども、まあ、今回結構小回り効くような形になっていたりだとか、なんかあれやな。
He just got
Yeah,
whopped.
we've adjusted the lance in Monster Hunter Wilds so that it's still the sort of the powerful wall that it needs to be a lance. But you might notice as I'm playing that I've got a little bit more movability and a little bit more flexibility in my options.
Tap triangle to push back. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that looked good.
Oh, hell yeah. That was great.
で、つばぜり合いは今みたいにガードを特性、特性を持った武器が、
Problem is
モン
you're
スターのその
getting
特
beat
定
up.
の攻撃にうまく、当てていくと、つばぜり合いが発生するような仕様になってます。
What you just saw was a power clash. So whenever you've got a weapon that can guard, such as the lance, and a certain condition is met, whenever you're attacking the monster and you guard it just the right time, you'll get this power clash happen on screen.
で今、
Oh.
ちょっ
So
と
it's almost like a parry.
判定していくと、
It's like a
割と
parry.
今回いろんな武器にジャスト判定ついてるんですけど、その後、簡単な追撃に移ることがランスできるようになってます。
All the weapons pretty much now have some kind of perfect timing sort of effect on them for depending on how you're using it, but you'll be able to see how it works on the lance in this case.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the
And it'll keep
pelican still
following
heals.
attacks once you've
Nice.
got a perfect timing block.
Yeah, he's gonna beat
セ
up.
クレットに乗ると、セクレットは一定の回数、回避をしてくれるので、まあ、危険になったらとりあえずセクレットを上のボタンで押すっていうのが、まあ、今回の割とプレイしやすい、ポイントになりますね。
The sacred is sort of hanging around to support you while you're hunting, and you'll be able to quickly press the button on the D-pad to call the sacred and get away from danger if you're kind of getting into trouble. So you might have noticed there it was ready to go for me right there as I started getting hit and taking damage.
間違えた。ああ、変なのぶつけちゃった。
So it was
It's
a
always
quick
good to have an
escape.
escape,
Although I know a lot of
especially
people are
when
not
there's
going to be
an attack
fans
of
of that.
the
It kind of cheapens the hunt. But I like it because what happens if you do have, you need to get away right away, you know?
連れていくことができるのは、
Chata
今まで
Cabra.
通りなんですが、この誘導弾、ルアーなんとかで、を使う、ルアーポットを
I
使う
see you got
と、
target lines. That's what that is.
線がついてると思うんですけど、
I should know where the
モンスター
monster's
を
at.
連れていくことができます。
You've
Visual
always been
cue.
able to anger a monster if you want to get it to follow you because you're planning to lure it somewhere on the map, and that's what we're doing right now. But I've used the new luring pod. You can see here on my slinger ammo display on the bottom right. That actually displays this little red beam that shows you which monster it is you're luring specifically, and it's almost indicating which one you're
Oh,
going to be
the
dragging
lure
along.
pod. I forgot about
That's
that,
really
yeah.
So obviously we're playing a solo hunt at the minute, but with the luring pod and the aggro line there, what benefits would this particular luring pod have for multiplayer if you're a Lance user?
マルチだと今の仕様は
あ
どういう
what
風
monster
な
was
使い
that?
方がありそうなのでしょうか。
そうですね、まあ、マルチであっても、まあ、モンスターを特定の場所まで連れていくということが、できますし、例えばその縄張り争いをするようなモンスターをあえて自分のモンスターのところに連れていくっていうこともできますね。
I think, well, regardless of your weapon, you'll be able to
wing
strategically
thing.
plan together to lure monsters. Let's say you've got one of them next to you, the Doshaguma, and you're next to another one, like the Chatakabra. We could plan to lure them together to make a turf war
Raidal.
happen.
I like that
Strike
Raidal
damage to
monster. It
targets,
looks so
you know,
cool.
the possibilities are really endless.
That's fantastic. And saying if you are a shield user, you can live that tank fantasy by keeping aggro on you a little bit longer. And
Yeah.
who's this monster, Tokuda-san?
これが、背立ての砂原の、エーペックスモンスターのレダウですね。
This is Raidal. It's the apex predator of the Windward Plains that we're in at the moment.
Nice.
Some electrifying attacks.
Positively shocking.
Of course he had to say that.
Chat are loving seeing a Raidal appear.
きます。
Oh,
Here it comes.
This looks great. This looks so good. Doshaguma's like, I'm out of
We're
here.
in the inclemency period at the moment, which explains why the weather is so shocking and extreme. So, you know, both the hunter and the monsters have to contend with this.
どうぞ。
はい、まあ今はこういう嵐の北上期
So you can pop up your map
モン
anytime.
スターもハンターも
And it's
注意しないといけないん
And
で
it's
すね。
そうですね。
integrated,
あのある
right?
種ハイ
It,
リターン
it
という
don't
か
pause the game.
うまく環境を利用するには、大ダメージを期待することもできるんですけど、同時にすごく危険でもあります。
Exactly, it's high risk, high return. You know, you're going to be able to do extra damage to the monsters during this period by utilizing the environment and if they get struck, but you're also equally at as much risk of taking damage. So it's a time to be careful for sure.
Absolutely.
Also, it tells you, okay, so it tells you what you're doing on screen. I don't know if that's
噛みついて
demo-based
土砂雲
purposes
を
or is that
点
going
灯
to be
ま
in
で
the game.
で
That's
それ
kind of neat.
モン
Tells
ス
you
ターの
what,
強さ
what
に
you
よって
just
どちら
did.
が勝つっていうのは、均等ではなくて毎回一緒ではなくて、
But yeah,
小型モン
watch
スタ
out
ー
for the
が
lightning storms
低い
to
確
hit
率
you.
ですけど土砂雲に関しては勝つ可能性があります。
Does
戦うからには
damage to
も
you.
っとすごい高い確率で勝ったりします。
So you've seen the small monsters, you know, trying to take on the big one. It's not like it's a fixed program where the big ones always win. It's,
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. I think depending on the big monster they want to take on, sometimes the pack or herd of smaller monsters may actually have a chance of taking it down.
Oh, wow.
Especially if it was something like a Chatacabra rather than the more powerful and aggressive Doshakuma that we're dealing with right now.
Oh,
So there's definitely
interesting.
strength in numbers then.
So the
これね、今まで言ってないですけど、
so the Chatacabra,
新し
the
い環境
cat,
を制して、
yeah,
回復
Chatacabra
衣虫というのがいます。
would
We
be
haven't shown this before. This Vigor Mantle bug, which I've just grabbed.
今回復しましたね。フックスリンガーで取って、自分のところまで引き寄せて回復することができる、まあすごく便利な生き物です。
It's a really handy endemic live creature that you can grab with your slinger and pull it over to you for a quick heal.
Very handy in the heat of the hunt. I don't know how many times I've been chased by a monster and I haven't got time to glug a potion, so that's very handy.
oh, that's
逆に
cool.
姫がない時に
So
は
you
非
can
常に使え
yoink
そうだ。
yoink some during hunt and get healed.
Ooh, and what was that we just saw there with the focus strike?
今の攻撃はどういう
That was a focus
そうです
strike.
ね、これがまさにフォー
How
カ
do
ス
you
ストライクになります。
activate
傷口に対
focus
し
strike? That's all I
て
wanna know.
当てると今のような特殊な突きに派生します
I
ね。
think it's like
Yeah, as you
R1.
notice, the focused strike is something that you can use while you're in focus mode, and the monster has already been wounded, and it lets you pull off a special attack targeting the wounded area.
まあ今みたいに砥石を研ぐときにもセクレット
Oh yeah,
ロベヨ
Whetstone
み
still
た
in
い
the
な
same
アナウ
spot.
ンスが出たりもしますし、当然武器も棒にしたつもりが変わってない。
The,
後でま
the
た
I'm
tutorials
liking
that we've got
everything
just
I'm
for
seeing.
this demo purposes were showing that you know you can get on your sacred and sharpen your weapon and change weapon. I just realized I didn't actually correctly change my second weapon, so I don't think I have the right one with me. But
That's
never
still a
mind.
ranged weapon, you know.
Yeah, he meant to bring the bow. He
乗
didn't
った
bring
時
it.
にまあ、乗り移りながらいろんなところにダメージを与えているのは変わらないんですけど、弱攻撃、中攻撃、まあ、さらにはまあ武器による攻撃っていうのがいつで
I
も
wonder
で
if
きるよ
that
うに
means
な
he's
って
like
ます。
So you can move around the monster just like in, for example, Monster Hunter World. Once you're mounted to attack different parts of its body.
Oh,
As you'll have seen on the screen,
so
you also
sick.
have
So
powerful and
sick.
weaker attacks, as well as a per weapon special attack is coming up with the button prompt there. So you have a lot more variety in the mounted attacks you can carry out.
The
Absolutely,
uppercut hit. Yeah, that's
absolutely
cool.
brutal attack in a very satisfying way. And all of the 14 weapon types have that as well.
その特殊な攻撃はどの武器種にもついているものなんですね。
そうですね、はい。
Put more damage on aim and wounds.
乗った
Focus
時
mode.
の
Focus mode is
全ての武器
L2.
で使いま
Got
す
it.
That's right. All 14 weapons have
Nah,
that special.
I thought it was R1. It's actually L2.
So even more options on how you want to handle the monster, bring them down quicker, mount them for longer.
うわなんか向こうで
Oh.
レーダーアウト。
Oh,
See in the
Oh,
back
bam.
right now is completely.
Yeah,
well
Valhalla
this
just got hit
Valhalla.
bad.
welcome to the stream.
Just life for the guy.
Valhalla.
三つどもえですね。
Yeah, we've got
That
this
was bad. That was cool.
3 monster situation going on here.
Oh, why I'm yawning. My goodness. I'm not bored. It's just I'm
かけるとしたら誰が勝ちますか？
これレーダーアウトですね、これはね。
my money's on radar.
こうやって今回は
let's go.
ダメージが与えた状態で、例えば土砂熊クリアした後に、さっきのバラハラがもし逃げていなければ、HP も多少減った状
What I
態
like
で
what I like about this.
クエスト化することもできます。
Yeah, they
Since we're
tap the
seamlessly
monsters don't just do like a
juggling
turf
quests
war and they
now, even
leave,
if
like
I
they
defeat
roar
a
and leave
target,
off.
such as the alpha
Like in
target
Worlds,
strong,
sometimes they'll
so
attack
the
you turf
other
a little
monsters
bit,
who are in the vicinity are still
like
hanging
once
around
or
and
twice,
they're
and they
weakened. I
leave.
don't have to start
They
over
was
against
fighting.
them.
They
Take
were
a couple,
fighting
Continue
each
right
other.
on and continue to attack them, start a new quest, and take them down, having the damage carried over.
And here's Chatakabra. So, how many monsters have we seen now in this quest? Is it 4?
このモンスターでもうモンスター4種類ぐらい出現してると
そうですね、
思うんですけど。
今4種類いますね。もっと出ますよ。
Of course, there are many more that could appear.
I forgot to update something. My
このように大体の場合こう土砂熊が勝つんですけど、ごくまれにこうチャタカブラが勝ったりもしますし、それを争ってる間にこちらがダメージを与えていくと、ある種助太刀みたいになって、土砂熊が負けたりすることを手助けすることもできたりします。
Like I said before, in most cases, the Doshagama will be able to defeat the Chatakabra just because of their relative power. But there are times when the Chatakabra manages to pull it off and defeat the Doshagama. And of course, the hunters can take advantage of the distraction and keep attacking their target. And you'll weaken Doshagama so much that you might actually help Chatakabra best his foe.
ちなみにね、マップも、変な環境性ですか。マップも全部覆うこういう形、あとマップ自体 3D になってますよね。
Yeah, see that.
なってますし、こう全部広げることもできできるし、
So we've seen
こういう風にちょっとだけ。
Yeah, we're trying to show it whilst running away here, but yeah, you can see that it actually covers all the information you need in the environment.
And obviously, so we've got a 3D map now. What was the kind of primary reason we went for 3D on this iteration or more detail?
3D 仕様にした背景は何でしょうか。
そうですね、ワールド時の古代樹の森だったり正気の谷のような階層構造が複雑なフィールドになると、自分がどこの位置にいたりだとか、モンスターがどこの位置にいたりっていうのがちょっと分かりにくい部分がありましたので、今回この 3D マップと、セクレトのオートの移動ですね、この2つによってすごく迷いにくくなってます。
It's a bit of a learning we had from Monster Hunter World, where the maps got bigger and bigger and more three-dimensional and with more verticality. But we heard from a lot of players that they were having trouble finding their way around or even getting lost while trying to find the monsters. So we upgraded the map to 3D.
They kind of neat.
注目
Look
し
at
て
all
も
the
らいたいんです
wounds.
けど、土砂熊は、ある程度こう、バトルが進んでいきますと、それこまでに、
That's cool how you can have like,
傷
was it
が
one,
怒りによっ
two,
てもう一回避け
we
て、
pieced it
全
in
身
the
が
mold.
もう一回傷だら
One,
け
two,
になる
three,
ような
four,
特性っていうのを
five,
持って
six.
ます。
You might
Six
notice that
wounds
all
on
the
there, five, at
wounds
least
that we
five.
created earlier and attacked are
It's
coming
usually
back.
in
Now, this is
World,
actually
you can only
special to
do
Doshagama.
like,
It has a feature where when it gets angry, like it is
you
now,
can do like
it
3.
literally opens
I
up
mean, you
its
can do
own wounds
wounds,
from the
but like, I'm
range,
talking about like
and it
wounding
reopens those wounds for
monsters,
you to
right?
attack. So
You only
it's a bit of
wound
an
like
opportunity for you to re-attack those
a
areas.
couple at a
So
time
you
or 3 at
successfully
most.
create lots
This
of
is
wounds
like 5
early
or
on in the
6.
hunt. You're rewarded for it in the latter stage with more damage
最初のう
opportunities.
ちに傷口がたくさんつければつけるほど後から有利になるって感じ
そうですね。
Yes. Well, that was a yes or no question.
ただしこの状態になるとものすごくこう凶暴性も増しますので、攻撃性も増すので、そういう意味でのこう厳しさっていうのはより増しますね。
On the other hand, it's going to get a lot more powerful and aggressive when it's angry. So you've got more opportunities to attack, but you're going to have a lot more attack coming your way too.
It's more dangerous
Is
for
that?
everyone involved.
Yeah, this texture's popping in. You can tell this is an older build.
いけるか。
What's nothing wrong with it?
Oh, 2 for 2.
It's just a demo. This thing they put together is a demo. This ain't just a piece of the game they brought out. This is a demo that they made for this showcase.
サポー
So
ト
before everybody goes,
ね
game's not finished. I mean, they got still got months, but this is a demo that they made
使ってみましょう。
for
So
this
we've returned to
particular
the
presentation.
weather condition, and we've had this. We got the option currently on to show more tutorials for first-time players, and it's suggested that we bring in some support hunters to finish off the hunt. So I'm going to follow that suggestion and fire off an SOS flare.
人が NPC が外に
There's some NPCs here just minding their business on the map.
Gosh, hopefully Doshiguma doesn't come barreling through right now.
グマに攻撃されないといいですね。
そうなんです。逃げていきます。こういう
Don't worry, they're smart enough to run away when they see it coming.
今ねファストトラベル使いましたね。
Okay, so about 4 or
So
5
let's use
seconds.
fast travel to return to a pop-up camp.
And what does the pop-up camp allow us to do?
このキャンプでできることは何でしょうか。
このふうに装備を変えたりだとか、物資を補給、アイテムを補給したりだとか、
So
あ
you got
と
the ball,
力尽きた時のリスポーンポイント、あと SOS フレアを打った時の AI サポートハンターが、
Did he just change
出
the
てくる場
primary
所にも
weapon?
なりますので、なるべくこのモンスターの習性に合わせて場所に
Yeah.
先んじて置いておくと狩りの効率がすごく良くなってきますね。
So these camps will allow you to change your weapons, change your gear, stock up on items. They're also the respawn point for after you cart, and they
That's
represent
so
the point
cool.
at which support AI hunters will actually enter the map as well when you call them in. So if you're able to
Ah.
place it closer to where the action is, then it could be beneficial.
So as we can see, that's one of the tactical benefits of choosing your camp carefully.
キャンプを近くに置いておくとそこが有利なんですね。
そうですね、はい、ただし壊されたりするキャンプもありますので、その利便性と安全性をこう天秤にかけながら選んでいただく形になりますね。
That's right, but the closer to the action you place your camp, the more at risk you are of the camp being attacked by monsters because it's
Right, yeah, they warned us about that.
Oh, you don't want that when you're
balancing
trying to chill.
convenience and risk is going to be up to the player, yeah.
環境が北条記になったので、
Oh, that's the males are the big ones that what they do, they draw lightning. During a lightning storm, they draw lightning away
熱
from
虫のような
the herd.
とこにいるかな。こういう時
So we're in the plenty here, and that will change the endemic life that appears on the map. So I'm going to see if we've got more of the healing endemic.
Oh
life
yeah,
that
it's the
should be
land of
around in this
plenty. You can
period.
tell. Yeah.
So, like, to extrapolate, so choosing on what period you're hunting in, there could be more healing
Oh,
or
that's
less
cool.
healing, even ramping
What
up
was
the
that?
challenge a bit.
異常気象によっては現れるものも違いますし、リスクリターンが変わったりするんです。
That's
そう
cool.
ですね、さっきの異常気象の時は大来光虫のような、攻撃的な、能力性能を持った生き物が多く出てきますし、北条記の方は回復のアイテムだったり蜂蜜だったりそういうものが多く出るような傾向はあります。
Yeah, generally speaking, the inclemency period, whenever there's going to be extreme weather and storms like you just saw, we'll have more maybe attack-based creatures around, like the giant thunderbug we saw, whereas the plenty period.
Okay, the arc
peaceful,
shot. Yeah, that's
it's gonna
still in
have,
the game.
Concordantly going to have some healing items or
his
healing
buddy's
bugs
back.
and things like that be more around on the map.
ちょっと新しい弓の使用をお伝えしますね。今回ね、瓶がアイテムではなくなりました。
So just to introduce a new element for the bow, the coatings are no longer items.
今回この、仕掛けやゲージっていうんですけど、このゲージがあると思うんですが、このゲージを使って、瓶を使う。今ゲージ減りましたね。
So you can see that there's a blue gauge above where the power coating is appearing. That's the gauge that you use to refill the coatings that you're
で
using.
このゲージはもう一つこう導きの
Interesting.
よいしょ。お
That's not the big one, right?
これ
No.
自体は弱いですよ。
So
で刺さったら
Or
こ
is it?
こに対して
Oh, big one's sleeping
Suka
over
no
there.
miso.
That's
I
the
just shot a tracer arrow, and then as you saw, even though I wasn't aiming right at it, the subsequent shot aimed right for the tracer.
なんか
So you can do some
Right.
really impressive plays with that then.
すごくトリックプレイができそうなんですね。
そうですね。上手い人だとどんどんこうつないでいきながらダメージの量を増やしていくようなプレイングもできるようになってますね。
I think if you're good with the bow, yeah, you'll be able to use those to pull off some great damage combos.
なんかサポートハンターがあんまり
NPCs a way for him to attack the main guy.
ちなみに今回支給品もクエスト
The main one's sleeping.
開始したら
Oh,
自
secret
分の
pouch.
セクレット
What?
ポーチに届けてくれるような仕様になってますし、時間が経つと追加の支給品が来たりもします。
Speaking of the supply items, previously you would have only been able to get them at camp, so you would have to go back to the box to get them. But since we're able to start and new quests right in the map, they're actually going to be delivered directly to your sacred pouch whenever you start a new quest.
もう一回
That's
回収でき
great.
ます。
And you can pick up traps.
You know, that's good. I can't remember how many times I've put a trap in a bad place, and I'm like, oh no, I need to get another one.
置き間違えてしまう
You
こと
can
が
pick
多い
traps
人にとっては
up
非常に嬉しい
And
です。
reuse them
で
again.
ここに置くと罠に反応してサポートハンターなんかサポートハンタ
Oh,
ー
he's
が
trapped.
空気を読んで
Yeah, those support hunters are also able to understand that you placed a trap and then head over there so that you can lure the monster together.
Yeah, which is
Very
great.
handy. Toshiiguma's still putting up a big fight.
そしたらまだまだ戦い続けるんですね。
もうね弱ってるはずなんですけどね。
I think he's pretty much on the ropes at this point.
So it's all or nothing for this monster.
Yeah,
命がけです。
when they go nuts like this, it usually means they're just about dead. You can tell.
小足玉で
So
出しますか。
one of his
Wait, is
has
he
shown up
missing?
here, one of his packs. So we're just going to use a large gun pod here to try and disperse them.
Especially in such close quarters, that would make him even more dangerous.
Is he like missing
こういう
fur
狭い場
because
所
we
はなお
kept
さら
attacking him?
危ないですね。
そうですね、土砂雲のようにちょっと、今、
The level of
回復
details.
出てますね。これの北上期になると、こういう回復系の環境生物とかもすごく増えてきます。
As I
Giant vigor
mentioned,
wasps.
things like the giant vigor wasps, the healing endemic life is more common to find in the plenty period.
Yeah, that makes sense.
初めてかな、このワニのようなモササウルスのようなガジオスというモンスター。
Got a few smaller monsters there.
傷つきやすいような、
alligators, like, boop.
弾を
And I was able to
Slinger
grab
and
its tooth off with the slinger, and that becomes the new bleeding pod. When you use that with the slinger and hit a monster, it becomes easier for it to bleed.
Oh, that's handy.
ちょっと
Monsters
土
can
砂雲が
bleed?
見といてちょっと危険な状態ではあるんですけど、サポートハンターに頑張ってもらって。
We have 2 Doshagame here, but I'm hoping that support hunters have my back while I sit down for a quick meal in the field.
You know what? It's never a bad time for a snack.
食
You
事でも
can cook anytime.
Yep, let's have a meal.
今回
あ okay.
携帯食料を
Jewel shrooms,
原料にして肉
mushroom.
と魚と野菜を選ぶことができます。
So you're able to choose the combination of the portable rations that you have with you, whether it be meat,
Okay, yeah.
vegetables,
I
to decide what meal to cook.
people talk about this, how delicious this looks.
Ooh, those mushrooms look good.
で追加の食材っていうのは今キノコとハーブを使ったんですけど、村人から交流して得ることをしたりとかフィールドから取ることによって追加の効果を得る
All in the
食
middle
材
of a hunt. You don't have to go back to
I added
camp.
some mushrooms
Hey, look,
and herbs
your
here.
hunters are busy
Those
right
kind
now.
of additional ingredients are things that you can both find on the map,
Wow.
or perhaps exchange with and trade with.
Wow,
NPCs
I'm
to get
sold.
new ingredients
I'm
and
sold.
skills.
I'm
And by
sold.
adding them to the meal, you're going to get different combinations of effects and skills.
I've been sold on this game, but I'm super sold.
So tasty, isn't it?
No way Capcom
And the good
says
news
it's like
is
the
you
most
weren't interrupted
ambitious
by the
game.
monster, but I assume
for
if you
Monster
get
Hunter.
too bold with your cooking, there could
その
be.
間は幸い邪魔されなかったんですけど、
ええ
もしかしたらあんな場所で料理すると攻撃される可能性がある
もちろん
んですね。
もちろんやられる可能性が
Yeah.
あります。どこでも食べれる分どこでもリスクがあります
You
ね
can。eat anywhere, but monsters can attack you
Ooh,
eating
okay.
anywhere.
That did
So
some damage.
the decision is yours.
で、今回ねこの局舎も
Yeah,
前は
still same thing.
スタンチ
I
を
love
止め
that
る
move.
つぶてみたいなものが出てたと思うんです。今回
I used to do that on Kieran a lot. Oh,
追
Well
加
played.
追加ダメージ
That
が
was a good
入るような
shot.
こう炸裂矢を刺すような仕様に変わってますね。
Yeah, the arc shots have also been changed up this time so that they are able to be more effective and do more damage from that style.
Great news for bow mains, or those looking to try it out in wilds.
and we get to
Hang on.
see our first
This
carves.
is new, isn't it, Takuda-san?
これって新しい仕様ですね、今。
Oh, you only get
モン
two?
スターの上に。
You
あ、そうですね。
three.
モンスターの中に入り込まずに、乗ったり
Quest complete.
することもできますし、今みたいに、クエスト60秒待たなくてもそのまま、終わらすことができます。あとこういうふうに
He just got a gem. He just got a gem from that hut.
ちっちゃなリザルトにすることもできますし、
うん
ボタンを押せば大きな今まで通りのしっかり見てリザルトにすることもできるようになってます
Yes.
That's right.
A
You no
gem.
longer pass through the monster's body. You can get on top of it while you're carving. And as you may have saw, the result screen appears as a sort of more compact notification that you can skip through without having a large screen come up. Or if you want to, you can press the correct prompt to see the detailed screen. Once you skip through that, you don't go anywhere. You're right back on the field to continue your next hunt.
And what,
Which
what
is-
options do players have after
Makes
that?
it a lot more faster and just get
一
right
回
next to the
討
hunt.
伐後に
The
できる
next
ことは何でしょうか。
そうですね、今まではこうクリアしたらフィールドじゃない拠点に戻ってもう一回クエストボードからリスタートでしたけど、今回はフィールドにいるモンスターを、また自分で目的を見つけて、狩ることができます。レダウに行くこともできますし、バーラハーラに行くこともできる。さらにですね、今どういう状況なのかみたいなことを
Okay,
で
so
見ることができます。
okay.
You can, of course, go back to the camp, pick up another quest on the quest board as per usual, but you don't have to. You can stay right on the field, just find monsters to hunt, or as I'm doing right now, open the map and check out the situation. It shows you the kind of areas different monsters appear in.
でさっきはね、ダメージをフィールドで与えて、クエスト化しましたけど、マップの上から
Evening and plenty. Okay.
クエストを開始するっていうこともできます。
Just like that.
So
You don't
earlier we
have
just
to
attached,
go back to.
attached the Alpha Doshagama and it started a quest. This time I found one on the map, and as you saw, I selected the option there, and it just started a quest for me right where I'm standing.
Wow.
That's
Love
rather
it.
handy.
Love it.
とても便利そうな機能です。
そうですね。で、あとモンスターの強さとかも、分かりまして、追加の報酬っていうかもう、フィールドに出てるモンスターについては、発生しますので、そういうことも確認してもらいながら、どのターゲットを次に
Map
狙っ
is
ていくかみたい
flashing.
な
Does
こと
that
を決
mean
めて
it's
いただけます。
You can also see things like which additional rewards will be dropped by particular monsters and make that the decision-making factor for your next hunt target.
Oh, that's great, especially if you're farming for a particular weapon or a particular piece of armor.
こ
That
の
really helps.
武器、こ
Oh,
の
he's
装
going
備を
under.
作成したくてこれが欲しくてって思った時に使える機能なんですね。
そうですね。特定の今回ね、でも僕が遊んでて思うのは、こ
Oh,
の
he
装備
left.
が欲しいんだけれども、な
I
ん
gotta
か
left
ち
the
ょっ
area.
と素材がいい、モンスターが徘徊してるからついでに買っとこうかみたいな気持ちになるのが今までにない感覚です。
Yeah, it's also great where if you're already doing a different hunt target, but you find another monster, it tells you it's going to have the materials you want for that armor or that weapon you've been waiting to craft. You don't have to quit the hunt you're on and then
You can
find it
literally
later. Just
wow.
keep hunting on the go, or even keep hunting it while you're attacking your main target. So it lets you do that a lot more seamlessly.
That's awesome. There we
時
go.
間がですね。
Well
Yep.
played, Takuda-san.
はい、
Wow.
上手にできました。
That's cool.
What would you say, as Lance was the first weapon, what kind of player would enjoy using Lance?
今、ランツだったんですけど、ランツはどのようなプレイヤーに向いている武器なんでしょうか。
そうですね。ランスは割と藤岡さんのような安定思考というか、モンスターの攻撃を受けながら自分のダメージを軽減しつつ、反撃していくようなスタイルの武器です。
It's a weapon for people who want to be sort of strong and stable. they're going to have guarding ability to keep their own health higher, and then whenever the timing is right, to be able to poke back at the monster.
ですが、今回は割と臨機応変にこうジャストガードとかも含めて、反撃する能力って今高くなってますので、ちょっと今までランス合わなかったみたいな人でも、
This game is going to sell like crazy. People are going to love
確
this
認
game.
できます
If
の
you
で、
love
一回
World,
ちょっと試してみてもら
you're
った
going
ら
to
い
love
い。
Wilds. It's just,
もしかしたら好きな武器の一つになってくれるかも
I'm
しれない
just
な
so
と思い
blown
ます。
away.
Anyone who might never have really picked up the lance before because you felt it was a bit too defensive for you, a bit too tanky, then I think that the new abilities that we've added, including these precise timing guards, which let you lead into powerful counterattacks, they might make it a bit more of an active participation kind of weapon. So I'd encourage any of you who think the lance isn't for you to give it a try in Monster Hunter Wilds, and maybe you'll grow to like it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think I'm going to have to go out there and give it a try after this demonstration. So,
僕も今のプレイを見たら遊びたくなりましたので。
ぜひ試してみて。
and with that, we'll wrap things up for today, but we'll be back tomorrow from 1 p.m. CEST, starting with our stage show. So there'll be Takuda-san as well as Monster Hunter Wilds producer Ryozo
I don't need to
Sugimoto
say anymore.
and Monster Hunter
I
Wilds.
just need a release date,
executive
pre-order
director
game, and get
art
ready to play it
director
later.
Kaname Fujioka. So do join in. We should have some multiplayer gaming
I will
for
check
you,
out the next trailer,
in
of
Monster
course.
Hunter Wilds as well as community Q&A. And then afterwards, we'll be back again with Takuda-san, and we'll be showing off more weapons. So chat, make sure you're here because we'll be looking at you to decide what weapon we show. But once again, I'd like to say thank you to Patrick for translating for us, and to Takuda-san for the gameplay and awesome information.
はい。
Wow.
お疲れ様でした。皆さんありがとうござ
I'm
います。
See you next time, everyone.
I'm
We'll see you
mind blown.
tomorrow.
So this is it, right? It's all done? Yeah. We're all done. So, I'm going to let this play. But if anything else pops up, I'm just going to talk about it. Yeah. This blew me away. I'm just so glad I watched this. So glad I did. This has blown me away, and I cannot wait to play it. So, with that said, I'm going to end it here. I don't think they have any more else. It's just going to sit here for the next, like, half hour. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Well, are you guys excited for Monster Hunter Wilds? I know I talked over some of the stuff they want to say, but I want to, like, break down what I'm seeing. Like, I'm just so mind blown by just this game. It's offering more than what World did. They learned some things from World. They want to put in the Wilds, and this is gonna, like, no wonder why this is like the most ambitious title in the franchise, and it shows. I know a lot of people are probably gonna say, "Well, what about the texture pop-ins? Some of the textures look awful." Again, this is a demonstration build that they had for Gamescom. The build for the game itself, like a lot of people saw behind scenes, even what we saw today, even looked great. The trailer we all saw, like yesterday, I mean, all looks fantastic. I saw it today, but you guys seen it yesterday. The game, the final build is going to be amazing. I can't wait to run this on my PC. definitely would be streaming it for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. Are you guys mind blown? Have you guys played Monster Hunter World before? Monster Hunter in general. Have you played World? Have you played Rise? Are you guys interested in Wilds? Let me know in the comment section below. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, and a link for this so you guys can watch it for yourselves. Instead of me blabbering over it. I'm excited. I can't wait for this game. This is my most anticipated game in 2025, and I cannot wait to stream it for you guys. So with that said, can't wait to see more of Monster Hunter Wilds, more trailers, get a release date, get the pre-orders rolling. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.